he reach out yet. Nah, Bob, he ghosting. Because I'm in here. Hey, yo, reach out to the producer.
Now that breaking news just in on rapper Jay-Z, who has this morning been accused of alongside Sean Diddy Combs. In a refiled lawsuit, an unnamed accuser claims the assault happened when she was 13 years old at an MTV Video Music Awards after party in 2000.
A lawsuit filed by Houston attorney Tony Busby back in October was amended tonight to add Jay-Z, whose real name is Sean Carter, as a defendant.
This is what it's feeling good?
Oh, you put that thing on the
So you see how we do it here on the Saturday. This is what it's feeling good? Oh,
Jay-Z is known for keeping his cool under pressure, but not this time. The rap mogul has found himself at the center of a jaw-dropping lawsuit that's not only threatening his empire, but also dragging Diddy into the mix. And get this, it's linked to shocking allegations involving a 13-year-old. What really happened? And why is Jay-Z losing his composure? Stick around as we dive into this legal storm shaking hip-hop royalty.
put your Rockefeller shit city. Put your Rockefeller.
We've got breaking news from New York. A lawsuit has accused rapper Jay-Z of a 13-year-old girl in 2000, allegedly alongside Sean Diddy Combs. The anonymous accuser says the alleged assault happened after the teen was driven to an MTV Video Music after party. The federal suit was originally filed in October, listing Combs as a defendant. It's now been refiled to include Carter. None of the allegations have been proven in court. Carter is the first celebrity to be accused of in connection to Combs.
It's 2020, y'all. And it's different than when it was 2016. You know, the game has been elevated. As we can tell, there's no expense. You ain't got it. You ain't got it. Thank you, Steve. I love you. I'm having a great night.
With all due respect to Jay-Z, there's an awful lot of pictures of you running around in your undies at parties with Diddy. And so you were at some of these parties. It's not like there's no photographs that America's going in, hey, is that a young Jay-Z running around in his underwear with Diddy at a party? Huh. You know, when you see that, it's hard to walk away from that.
So some shocking new claims have just surfaced against rap legends Jay-Z and Diddy. A lawsuit has been updated accusing both of them of assailing a 13-year-old girl at a party way back in 2000.
Breaking news from New York. A lawsuit has accused rapper Jay-Z of 13-year-old girl in 2000, allegedly alongside Sean Diddy Combs. The anonymous accuser says the alleged assault happened after the teen was driven to an MTV Video Music after party. The federal suit was originally filed in October, listing Combs as a defendant. It's now been refiled to include Carter. None of the allegations have been proven in court. Carter is the first celebrity to be accused of in connection to Combs.
I've seen all these lawsuits against Diddy, dozens of them now at this point, and frequently his response has been to deny it, but to say nothing else. Jay-Z went way more than just denying it. He did do that, but then went directly after the attorney. Part of his statement said, "My lawyer received a blackmail attempt from a lawyer named Tony Busby. It made me want to expose you, Tony Busby, for the fraud you are in a very public fashion. So no, I will not give you one red penny." This lawyer, who I have done a bit of research on, seems to have a pattern of these types of theatrics. You claim to be a Marine? Marines are known for their valor. You have neither honor nor dignity.
Jay-Z didn't waste any time shutting down these accusations. He jumped on social media saying it's nothing but a blackmail attempt from the plaintiff's lawyer. He also shared through his label Rock Nation that he's heartbroken not only for himself but for his family. He even mentioned how hard it's been to explain all of this to his 12-year-old daughter, Blue Ivy.
What's going on? Losing hundreds of thousands, millions of followers every day. And she still hasn't said anything. Just pretending like life is great in Paris.
Is it her place to say so?
I mean, probably not, considering she's gonna be indicted for anything she would say. These are criminals. Diddy is a deal, and so is Jay-Z. The proof is there.
Now Diddy has already denied these claims as well as some other ones back in October. He's also dealing with separate federal charges for human exploitation, which he's pled not guilty to. This lawsuit actually came out in October, but Jay-Z wasn't named directly at first. Instead, they called him Celebrity, but now in this updated version, they named him outright.
There had been rumors about Jay-Z for quite some time now. In October, that one lawyer, Tony Busby, filed a lawsuit against Diddy over an incident that allegedly happened in New York after the VMAs many years ago. And allegedly, there was a male celebrity and a female celebrity also involved in the encounter with, at the time, a 13-year-old girl. Neither the male celebrity or the female celebrity were mentioned in the lawsuit. Then in November, Jay-Z filed this lawsuit anonymously against Tony Busby, the attorney that's suing Diddy 120 times. Tony Busby amended his previous lawsuit from October about the 13-year-old girl to now also include Jay-Z as a co-defendant in the lawsuit, the civil litigation. And Jay-Z obviously knew that
We got to start with this response that Jay-Z had to the allegation. Catch you up real quick if you hadn't heard, but a woman who had filed a lawsuit against Diddy back in October, alleging that he had raped her at a VMA after party in the year 2000 when she was only 13 years old.
Right. Remember, this is when she allegedly was given a drink. She felt woozy, and there was Diddy, and there was a male celebrity who was unnamed at the time, and also a female celebrity.
Well, that unnamed celebrity is now named. She refiled the lawsuit on Sunday. She and her attorney, Tony Busby, refiled it and named Jay-Z as the unnamed celebrity.
The lawsuit describes a terrifying situation, claiming that at an after-party of the 2000 MTV Music Awards, a young girl drank something that made her feel woozy and lightheaded. That's when Jay-Z and Diddy allegedly took turns assaying her. The girl said she managed to fight back by hitting Diddy in the neck, and then she ran to a nearby gas station where her dad came to pick her up.
Jay-Z and this massive lawsuit that he's now facing, it is still pretty shocking. The fact that a woman claims when she was 13 years old, she was raped by Jay-Z, Sean Carter, and Sean Combs at a VMAs after party back in 2000. And if you haven't been following our coverage of this was a suit that was originally filed back in October by Texas attorney Tony Busby, and it didn't originally name Jay-Z. This alleged attacker was only identified as Celebrity A, but depending on who you ask, there might have been a breakdown in the behind-the-scenes, maybe we say negotiations is the right word, revolving.
Let's dive into the drama involving the girl's lawyer, Tony Busby. He's a Texas attorney who's been busy filing lawsuits against Diddy, with at least 20 cases accusing him of physical misconduct. To find clients, he's reportedly used Instagram, hotline, and even press conferences to get the word out. All of Busby's lawsuits, including this one, have been filed on behalf of anonymous plaintiffs. Now it's up to a judge to decide if the girl in this case can stay unnamed as things move forward. Jay-Z hasn't held back on his thoughts about all this. He called the accusations incredibly serious and said crimes like these should be handled in criminal court, not civil court. He also claimed that Busby has a history of using these kinds of tactics to grab attention. According to Jay-Z, real justice for crimes against minors would mean jail time for the offenders, not just civil settlements.
He denied that there was any extortion. He said, my client merely reached out and wanted to have a confidential mediation. Right. Now, I got to say, I don't know what that confidential mediation would be about other than money. Right. But his point is the letter itself did not make any request for money.
Meanwhile, Busby responded in a brief email to Reuters saying the lawsuit against Jay-Z speaks for itself and calling it a very serious matter that will play out in court. Interestingly, the amended lawsuit claims that Busby's firm had previously sent Jay-Z a letter offering to resolve the matter privately through mediation. Instead of agreeing, Jay-Z allegedly sued Busby and orchestrated what the lawyer described as a harassment campaign against him and his team. Busby called this an intimidation tactic, Meant to silence his client on social media, Busby insisted that the woman he represents never asked Jay-Z for money. He said she only wanted to handle the matter confidentially through mediation.
Busby's response was a little bit disingenuous. The confidential mediation would be where they would broker a settlement and not have the issue go public in the way that he did. He also mentioned that Jay-Z has sued him, and that got us thinking. There was a lawsuit, an anonymous lawsuit filed against Busby alleging extortion.
Back in November, yeah.
But it doesn't stop there. Just before Christmas, Jay-Z took things up a notch by filing his own lawsuit against Busby. In this new complaint, filed under his real name, Sean Carter, Jay-Z accuses Busby of defamation and extortion. He claims Busby sent him false allegations of fraud along with written demands for money. Jay-Z says the message was clear: pay up or risk a criminal investigation and public humiliation. Here's the latest twist in Jay-Z's legal battle with lawyer Tony Busby. The updated complaint filed on December 20th accuses Busby and his law firm of trying to pressure Jay-Z into agreeing to a confidential mediation. Within a 2-week deadline, Jay-Z is also accusing Busby of defamation, claiming the lawyer has been spreading false statements for months. The complaint points out that starting in October 2024, Busby appeared on several news platforms, saying his firm had a long list of names from the entertainment industry accused of terrible behavior. He even claimed that these individuals deserved to be prosecuted and put under the jail. According to Jay-Z, Busby made it known that his name was on the list and even accused him of criminal harm.
That breaking news just in on rapper Jay-Z, who has this morning been accused of alongside Sean Diddy Combs. In a refiled lawsuit, an unnamed accuser claims the assault happened when she was 13 years old at an MTV Video Music Awards after party in 2000. She says she was offered a drink that made her feel lightheaded before the alleged incident. Jay-Z, whose real name is Sean Carter, is yet to respond.
The allegation come from a woman listed as Jane Doe in the complaint, who claims she was assayed by both Jay-Z and Diddy. While a female celebrity reportedly watched Jay-Z has denied all of this, he posted a fiery response on his social media calling out Busby and making it clear he wouldn't give him a single penny. Jay-Z said he wanted to expose the lawyer for what he called fraudulent behavior in a very public way.
Jay-Z has been named in a recent Sean Diddy Combs lawsuit, a lawsuit that was filed back in October, where it claimed that Diddy and another high-profile celebrity are a 13-year-old girl. Well, now Jay-Z's responding to the said lawsuit, calling Tony Busby.
Yeah. Did Jay reach out yet? Nah, Bob. He ghosting. This motherfucker doing. Now, because I'm in here. Hey, yo, check this out. I need you to reach out to the producer. Let these motherfuckers know there's a release date for that new Netflix movie. Alright, Bob. Y'all need to stay quiet. Hot for rap, though. We got attention, brother.
The drama doesn't stop there. Tony Busby has now filed a separate lawsuit against Quinn Emanuel Urquhart and Sullivan. The law firm representing both Jay-Z and Diddy. Busby accuses them of harassing his colleagues' clients and even his family. So far, the law firm hasn't responded to any requests for comment. But Jay-Z, he's not holding back. He's standing by true victims and calling out Busby, accusing him of exploiting people's stories for personal gain. He also did mince words about Busby's approach, saying the lawyer made a big mistake, assuming all celebrities are the same. Jay-Z pointed out he's different, someone who rose out of Brooklyn's projects with strict values. He took aim at Busby's tactics, describing them as laughable if not for the seriousness of the allegations. Jay-Z said he's ready to show the lawyer just how wrong he is. Diddy emphasized how tight their bond had grown over the years. Music put your Rockefeller, but fast forward to 2024, and it seems like Jay-Z has started to separate himself from Diddy, especially after federal charges were filed against Diddy for exploitation and racketeering. With Diddy's trial scheduled for May 5th, multiple civil lawsuits have been filed, including one that targets both Diddy and Jay-Z. So did Jay-Z ever attend Diddy's famous parties? Over the years, Jay-Z has been seen at several of Diddy's legendary bashes, including his 4th of July party in 2000, his surprise 35th birthday party in 2004, and his 39th birthday celebration. In music, 2008. I'm having a great night right now. Diddy is behind bars getting ready for his trial on federal carnal crime charges. He's also denied all the allegations that have been thrown his way, and including a lawsuit filed by hundreds of people accusing him of so. One of the accusers even claims he was when he was just 9 years old during an audition at a studio in New York City. But what do you think? What role, if any, did Jay-Z play in the mess that he is in now? Drop your thoughts in the comments. That's all for today. If you want to stay up to date on the latest hot topics, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell for more videos like this. Stay tuned. And thanks for watching Celebrity Spill, guys.